And Nana Achiao say. Then Daniel, then Ako and John Yadon. Because of time, we are going to run quickly, okay? So please bear with us.
It is on.
So please, we are going clockwise, okay? Clockwise, and then we'll round two, we'll go anti-clockwise. Do you get me? So we'll start this way. Then the second round, we'll go this way. Then we'll come the other way. Because of time, we don't have time to ballot. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Please, are we ready? Okay, good afternoon. I'm Hannah Mensah, your quiz mistress for today. I want to welcome you all to today's quiz. I know we are all far behind time, so we'll try and make things fast for us. In the house, we have Klagon Church. Please, if you hear a name, you just give a wave so the church welcomes you. Klagon. Contestant from Klagon. Please clap for them. Contestant from Estate Church. And Seaview Church. Okay, so as you are all aware, this quiz is being organized by a group called the Saints. And we promise to be very fair in all aspects of today's quiz. Please let's take note, especially the supporters. We are begging you to comply with all rules and regulations because any church who refuses to do that will be penalized. So please, let's abide by all rules and regulations. And let's also take note of the following. 3 points shall be awarded for each correctly answered question, and a bonus question answered correctly shall attract just 1 point. Contestant, do we understand? Okay, so I'm working with Emmanuel Ban, and he will be our timekeeper and also recording of the score. Yes, and please, as we are all aware, we should have had a board to write the scores on, but because we don't have a board, the scores will be recorded here. So for fairness sake, each church can also try recording so that just in case you think you've not been given the appropriate score, things can be clarified quickly. So let's begin. Each rule concerning each part will be spelled out as and when the part is. Okay, so we are going to start with round one. So we have 5 rounds for this quiz. The round one, that is the fundamental questions. We have the round 2, riddles. Round 3 will be the speed race. Round 4, true or false. And round 5 will be the question of the day. So let's listen to the rules governing round 1. In this round, contestant, please pay attention. In this round, each team will be presented with its main questions. However, unanswered questions of opponents will be passed on as bonus. A team has 30 seconds to answer its main question. A team has 30 seconds to answer. A team has 30 seconds to answer its main question. Okay, please, for the sake of time, the 30 seconds will be reduced to 15 seconds. 15 seconds. And the team will be awarded with 3 marks. Klagon. In Numbers chapter 14, verses 38, when the men who had been sent to explore the promised land came back with bad reports, they were struck down and died of a plague. Only 2 of them survived. Who were they?
Joshua and Caleb.
Correct for 3 points. Estate Church. What was a person who sins unintentionally supposed to bring as a sin offering?
A kid of a goat.
Come again.
A kid of a goat. A lamb without blemish.
Okay, so the correct answer is the person is supposed to bring a year-old female goat. A year-old female goat. Because they answered partly, I'll give them 2 out of the 3. That's why I didn't give it to the others as bonus. They mentioned the goats. That's why, please. So the next is Seaview, your major question. What was to happen to a person who sins defiantly, whether foreigner or native born, according to Numbers 15, verse 30?
A male goat.
No.
A goat.
What was to happen to a person who sins defiantly, whether foreigner or native born, according to Numbers 15, verse 30?
They'll be put to death.
Wrong. Bonus to Klagon.
Should be stoned to death.
Sorry. Estate.
He shall be cut off from among his people.
Come again.
He shall be cut off among from his people.
Correct. Klagon, your major question. What were the Israelites supposed to do to remind them to keep all the commandments of God?
They should make a tassel on their garment to remember the.
Correct for 3 points. Estate Church. What did God give to the Levites as their inheritance in return for the work they do while serving at the tent of meeting?
The cities.
What did God give to the
He
Levites
was the
as...
inheritance. He was the inheritance.
Come again.
He was
Can you
the-
take off the mask?
He was their inheritance.
No,
The cities.
no. Bonus.
The heathen wave offerings. The heathen wave offerings.
No.
A portion of the offering.
No. The answer is the entire tithe in Israel. The entire tithe in Israel. Seaview, a major question. How many days was a person who touches a human corpse unclean for?
7 days.
Correct. Klagon, your major question. How many days did the Israelites mourn when they learned of Aaron's death?
30 days.
Correct for 3 points. Estates. Where did Moses ask the Israelites to take the second census?
The mountain of God.
Come again.
The mountain of God.
Mountain of God. No.
Mount Sinai.
No. Bonus question.
On the plains of Moab.
Correct for 1 point. Seaview, your major question. What was the total number of men of Israel after the second census?
601,730.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon, your major question. At what age was an Israelite to be counted during the second census?
20 to 50 years.
Correct for 3 points. Estate, your major question. During the second census, which tribe were not counted among the other Israelites? Correct for 3 points. Seaview, your major question. Why were the Levites not counted among the other Israelites?
Because God took them as his own to serve him in the tabernacle of meeting.
Come again, please.
Because God took them as his own to serve him in the tabernacle.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon, your major question. How many men from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, were counted from the tribe of Judah?
74,600.
Correct for 3 points. Estates. How many men from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, were counted from the tribe of Dan. How many men from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war?
41,500.
Wrong.
62,700.
Correct for 3 points. Seaview. How many men from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, were counted from the tribe of Naphtali?
53,400.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon, your major question. To where did Moses flee after killing the Egyptian?
Midian.
Correct for 3 points. Estates. Both Moses and Aaron had sons with very similar names. To clarify, Moses had one son named Gershom, but he also had another son who shared a name similar to that of a son of Aaron. What was the name of Gershom's brother?
Eliezer.
Correct for 3 points. Seaview. According to the book of Exodus, in chapter 2, Moses helps a group of 7 ladies who came to draw water from a well by filling their pot to water their father's flock. What is the name of the priest of Midian as stated in Exodus, to whose daughters Moses helped?
Jethro or Ruel.
Correct for 3 points. This is the last question for this round. Klagon. When a woman who is suspected of having committed adultery is brought before the priest, when the priest makes her stand before the Lord and takes holy water in a clay jar, what does he put into the water?
A dust from the
Correct for 3 points. Estate. Why was a man not supposed to pour olive oil on the 10th of barley flour he presents to the priest on behalf of his wife when he suspects her of adultery? Why?
Because he was holy. It was holy.
I can't hear you.
Because it was holy.
Can you come again, please?
Because it was holy.
No.
And because it was being presented to the Lord.
No. Bonus to Seaview Church.
Because it was an offering of jealousy.
Correct for 1 point. Seaview, your major question. When a woman who is suspected of having committed adultery is brought to the priest, what shall the priest do to her after making her stand before the Lord?
And the priest is to offer a wave offering.
No.
The priest will ask her questions whether or not she has done what she did. And if she did not and she drinks the water, her belly will not rot, her belly will not swell, and her thigh will not rot.
Sorry. Bonus.
She'll make her drink the bitter water.
No. Estate Church.
You put the offering in her hand and bring her before the Lord.
Sorry, the answer is the pressure losing her hair. This brings us to the end of round 1.
Okay. At the end of round 1, these are the scores. Klagon answered 7 questions correct, so they had 21 points. Estate answered 4 questions correct with 1 bonus, so they had 12, because one you're giving 2 out of 3. Then Seaview answered 5 questions correct with 2 bonuses, so they had 17. Let's give them a round of applause. So I don't know if you want to make any changes, then we'll make it quickly. So I move to round 2, please. Round 2.
Before we begin the next round, that's round 2, riddles. Please, each team should note that they will have their main riddle as their major question, and an unanswered question will be passed on to the next team, just as we did for the first round. With this round, we are starting with Seaview Church, then Klagon. So Seaview, Estate, and Klagon. Okay. Seaview, your major question. I am someone. When the men who were sent to explore Canaan returned with a bad report, I silenced the people before Moses and said, "We should go up and take possession of the land, for we can certainly do it. Who am I?"
I am Caleb.
Correct for 3 points. Estate. I am a person. I, my sons, and my family were to bear the responsibility of the offenses connected with the sanctuary and my sons, and I were to bear the responsibility of the priesthood. Who am I?
Aaron and sons.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon. I am the name of a kingdom. The Israelites sought permission twice to pass through my territory, but I rejected them on both occasions. Who am I?
The king of Edom.
Correct for 3 points. Seaview, God had chosen me to craft the things of the tabernacle and oversee the other artisans. I was from the tribe of Judah. Who am I?
Bezalel.
Correct for 3 points. Estates. I was or am one of the most important festivals of the people of Israel. I was or am celebrated in the month of Abib to signify or to remember how the people of Israel left Egypt. Who am I?
The Passover.
No.
Of unleavened bread.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon. I had many daughters, and Zipporah was one of them. I was the priest of the Midian. My other name was Jethro, and for that matter, Moses was my in-law. Who am I?
Well,
Correct for 3 points. Seaview. My southern border shall be from the wilderness of Zin, along the border of Edom. Then my southern border shall extend eastward to the end of the Salt Sea. Who am I?
The land of Canaan.
No.
The land given to the Israelites.
The tribe of Judah.
No.
The tribe of Israel. Issachar.
Bonus to estates.
Jordan.
No. Klagon.
God.
Sorry. The correct answer is the children of Israel. The children of Israel. Estates. Sorry, they didn't say that. Right, they didn't say it. No, they said something else.
I said the land given to the Israelites.
The land given to the Israelites is different from the children of Israel. Please, estate your major question. He shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall inquire before the Lord for him by the judgment of the Urim. At his word they shall go out, and at his word they shall come in. He and all the children of Israel with him, all the congregation. Who am I?
Joshua.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon. If her father had but spit in her face, will she not be shamed 7 days? Let her be shut out of the camp 7 days, and afterward she may be received again. The Lord said this about me. Who am I?
Miriam.
Correct for 3 points. Seaview, your major question. Moses sent us from the wilderness of Paran to search the promised land according to the command of the Lord. All of us men who were heads of the children of Israel, who are we?
The 12 spies Moses sent to spy.
Correct for 3 points. Estate. I sent messengers to Balaam, the son of Boa at Pethor, which is near the river in the land of the sons of his people, to call him, saying, Look, a people has come from Egypt. See, they cover the face of the earth and are settling next to me. Who am I?
Balak.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon. Klagon, I am the leader of the tribe of the oldest son of Israel. Eliezer, who offered his sacrifice on the 4th day, is my son. Who am I?
Reuben.
No.
Please, the question again.
Sorry, because you started, I can't repeat the question.
Eliza.
No.
Eliza.
Seaview bonus.
Simeon.
Again.
Simeon. Shelumiah.
The same thing.
Simeon.
No, sorry.
Shedeh.
Correct for 1 point. Please, if you want a question to be repeated, kindly do so before you start answering. No. So please, this is the last question for this round. Seaview, your major question. I am an Israelite. I offered my sacrifice after Elishama, the son of Amihad, leader of the children of Joseph's oldest son. Who am I?
Gamaliel.
Correct for 3 points. Estate. The Lord said, we are his among Israel, both man and beast. He sanctified us when he struck the Egyptian. Who are we?
The children of Israel.
No,
The Levites.
no.
The people of Gershon.
No. Bonus to Klagon Church.
The people of Israel.
Seaview.
The firstborn sons.
Correct for 1 point. Klagon, your major question. And that's the last question for this round. I am a metal. Moses was ordered to use me for preparing trumpets, which will be used to call the congregation and directing movements of the camps. What metal am I?
Mohammed Silver. Silver.
Correct for 3 points. This brings us to the end of this round.
Shall we give them a round of applause, please? At the end of round 2, these are the scores. Klagon had 4 questions correct, 1 wrong, so they had 12 points. Estate had 4 questions correct, 1 wrong, so they also had 12 points. Seaview had 4 questions correct, 1 wrong with 2 bonuses, so they had 14 points. If you want to make the change, you can make the change now. Just in a minute. Please, the coaches can speak to them now, just in a minute, before we move to round 3.
Right. So once here, don't answer it. Let them manipulate you. Once here, don't answer. Let them shoot again. Question. If the manipulate them, let's bring them for all. No force. Pay attention. Listen carefully. How is it going? Okay. How you feel? Like you're not feeling right? No, say I have. So that means we are dating, right? And I said, okay, answer questions. Okay, 12 was they did that to them. They didn't get a chance to do it. So right now, encourage yourself. And feel very relaxed, right? Forget about the question. Please now
Two.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and Clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, say amen. If you're happy and you know it, say amen. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, say amen. My God.
You are the one leading. You don't go question or something. So relax. What I say. And secondly,
Yells music.
one attempt. Two of us is one attempt.
I know thou hast died for the other fullness of sin I resign. My gracious Redeemer.
Okay. We are moving on to round 3. Round 3. Please, this is the speed race, so they'll need some level of silence. Please, please.
Hello. Please, can we continue? Can we continue? This round is the speed race. Now, those of us who are new to this is how it's going to be. When the question is read, not really a question, but a statement from the Bible, the contestant's duty is to tell us who said it and to whom. Please, do we get it? This is the speed race. And what contestants are supposed to do is, when the question or a statement is read, please, can we be quiet? When a question or a statement is read, the contestant has to provide who said that and to whom was that said to. Please, do we get it? So we are expecting 2 answers from you. So let's say I'm speaking to Ima. I say whatever conversation transpired between us. Then you tell us, Hannah said this to Ima. Please, do we get it? And because it's a speed race, we are not going to start from... Okay, so this is how it's going to be. All the questions will be available to all teams, meaning if you know the answer, you just raise up your hand and respond to it. The first team all questions will be available to all teams. The first team to opt for it by show of hand. Please, let's pay attention. The first team to opt for it by the show of the hand will be given the opportunity to answer for 3 points. If the person answers or if the team answers it wrongly, the question will be passed on to the second quickest team to have opted for it for 2 points. If answered wrongly, the question will then be passed to the third team for 1 point. Now let's take note that all teams have only 1 attempt. All teams have only 1 attempt. Are we clear? Should I go over? Okay, so all teams have only one attempt. So the first person who is able to answer the question gets 3 points. If the person answers it wrongly, the next person or the next team who is able to answer it gets 2 points. And if the person also answers it wrongly, the last team who answers it gets 1 point. Are we clear? So I'll be looking at you. Please, if you know the answer, raise your hands. I will call you. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me these people, for they are too. Okay. Please, we saw here that 2 churches raised their hands. So this is what we are going to do. Instead of raising up your hand, just pick your microphone and answer. The one who answers first will get it. But please, if you answer it wrongly, it means you have to allow the other groups to also answer. So another question will be read instead. What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times?
Balak to Balaam.
Come again.
Balaam's donkey said to Balaam.
Correct for 3 points. Wherefore, please, let's keep quiet or else they wouldn't hear the question. Please. Wherefore hast thou smitten thy ass these 3 times?
Balaam
The
said,
angel to Balaam. The angel to Balaam.
Balaam's
Correct
donkey-
for 3 points. The daughters of Zelophehad speak right. Thou shalt surely give them a possession.
Go to Moses.
Correct for 3 points. Okay. Please, Seaview answer the question correctly. So it has been given to Seaview. Seaview answered it first. Next question. Go with the men. But
God told Balaam.
Balak told to the princes of
God
Moab.
told Balaam to go with them. God told Balaam to go with them.
Correct for 3 points. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord.
Nazarite.
What did you say?
A Nazarite.
Sorry.
Go to
Please
Moses.
let me finish. So
Moses to the Israel.
Wait.
just one chance. Or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond. He shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceeded out of his mouth.
A Nazarite.
Go to Moses.
Please.
A Nazarite.
Esther got it correct for 1 point. Please.
Microphone well.
Have ye saved all the women alive?
Moses
Behold.
told the Israelites, the army from the. Moses told them.
Estate, correct for 3 points. This is the ordinance of the law which the Lord commanded Moses. Only the gold and the silver, the brass, the iron, the tin, and the lead, everything that may abide the fire, he shall make it go through the fire, and it shall be clean. Nevertheless, it shall be purified with the water of separation, and all that abided not the fire.
Moses to the army. Army.
Sorry. And all that abided not the fire, ye shall make go through the water. And ye shall wash your clothes on the 7th day, and ye shall be clean, and afterward ye shall come into the camp.
The purification of the Levites.
No,
God to Moses.
sorry. The correct answer is Eleazar to the men of war. Numbers chapter 31, verse 21 to 24. Let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt.
The Israelites told them.
Estate church. No, this.
The Israelites told Moses.
The Israelites to Aaron.
No, these people.
The Israelites told Moses.
Wrong.
I said the Israelites to themselves.
Correct. For 2 points. Let the Lord, the God of the spirit of all flesh, set a man over the congregation, which may go out before them.
The Lord said to Moses.
Sorry.
Moses said to the Israelites.
Correct for 2 points. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest.
The Lord said to Moses.
Correct for 3 points. Why are you dealing thus with your servants?
Moses said to God.
The Israelite officers said to Pharaoh.
Correct for 3 points. Shall I go and call to thee a nurse of the Hebrew women, that they may nurse the child for
Miriam
thee?
to the
Miriam
princess.
told the princess.
Miriam to the princess of Egypt.
The baby.
Correct. Please, we are watching from here. You may have heard them talk, but another team would have started. We are watching from here. Even though you may hear another team talk, the other team would have started before them. So these are the last 3 questions for this round. Be it according to thy word.
The Lord said to Moses.
Sorry. That thou mayest know that there is none like unto the Lord.
Moses said to the Lord.
Moses said to the Israelites,
Sorry, Moses to Pharaoh. I have sinned this time. The Lord is righteous, and I and my people are wicked.
Pharaoh to Moses.
Pharaoh to Moses.
Okay, so please, even though we saw both teams answering the question correctly, Esther started, so the score will be given to them. The last question. How long shall this man be a snare unto us?
Pharaoh's
Pharaoh's servants to Pharaoh.
Correct for 3 points. This brings us to the end of this round.
Hello, please, let's give them a round of applause. They've really done well. Please, I was always looking at the one who started first. Maybe he might not have completed it, but who started answering the question first. So at the end of round 3, we have 3 points for Klagon, 12 points, 15 points for Estate, and 17 points for Seaview.
Please, this round is the true or false. If you want to change a contestant, you can do so now. If you want to change a contestant, you can do so now. This round is a true or false question. And please, let's listen. Each team gets 10 seconds to answer the question. And please, in this round, questions will not be passed on to another team should the intended team give a wrong answer. A correct answer attracts 3 points. And you just have 10 seconds to answer the question. Starting with SESDAC Church. Yeah. The Passover was to be celebrated on the 7th day of the first month of the year. True or false?
False.
Correct. Klagon. The Lord spoke to Moses to take a census of the people of Israel in the desert of Sinai on the first day of the second month of the second year when the Israelites came out of Egypt.
True.
Correct. Seaview. Moses and Caleb were to conduct the census. True or false?
False.
Correct. SESDAC Church. The number of men that were counted from the descendants of Reuben, 20 years and above, were a total of 46,500. True or false?
True.
Correct for 3 points. Please. Contestants, when you're answering the question, speak loudly. Klagon. The number of men that were counted from the descendants of Joseph, 20 years and above, were a total of 32,300. True or false? Correct for 3 points. Seaview Church. The total number of Israelites that were numbered during the first census was 703,550. True or false?
False.
Correct for 3 points. Estates. All the 12 tribes of Israel were counted together during the census. True or false?
True.
Wrong. Klagon. The tribe of Judah was to camp at the east side of the tent. True or false? Correct for 3 points. The leader of the people of Naphtali was Enan. True or false?
False.
Correct for 3 points. Estate. The firstborn son of Aaron was Eleazar. True or false?
False.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon. Itamar and Nadab, Aaron's sons, died before the Lord when they made an offering with unauthorized fire before him in the desert of Sinai. True or false? Correct for 3 points. Seaview. In Numbers chapter 3, verse 4, the Lord asked that a census be taken of the Kohathite branch of the Levites. True or false?
False.
Wrong. Estate Church. When someone decides to separate him or herself and vow a vow of Nazareth, he or she can choose to touch a dead body. True or false?
False.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon. The Levites, at the age of 50 and above, are to cease serving in the tabernacle. True or false?
True.
Correct for 3 points. Seaview. The Israelites kept the Passover on the 13th day of the first month in the wilderness of Sinai. True or false?
False.
Correct for 3 points. Estates. When they blow but one trumpet, all the Levites are to gather themselves before the Lord. True or false?
False.
Correct for 3 points. Klagon. After daughters of Zelophehad put their request before Moses, he immediately granted their request because he thought they were right. True or false? Wrong. Seaview. If a man vows a vow unto the Lord, then he shall not break his word. He shall do as he vowed. True or false?
True.
Correct for 3 points. This is the last question in this round. In Numbers chapter 32, verse 1, the children of Reuben and that of Gad had the greatest cattle. True or false?
True.
Correct for 3 points. According to Numbers chapter 35, verse 31, ransom could be accepted to spare the life of a murderer who deserves to die. True or false?
False.
Correct for 3 points. Seaview. The fear of the new king who took over Egypt and did not know of Joseph was that the children of Israel would multiply and in the event of war, join hands with the enemies of Egypt. True or false?
True.
Correct for 3 points. And this brings us to the end of this round.
I'm getting up.
Hello. Please let's give them a round of applause. At the end of round 4, they all answered 6 questions correct and 1 wrong. So all of them had 18 points each. So as at now, these are the total scores. Before we move on to the question of the day. Estate, 58 points. Klagon, 54 points. Seaview, 66 points.
I'm proud of you, okay? Now you are writing. Check your spelling, your punctuation. Anything you say, add it. If you don't remember, leave space. Go. Finish it for us. Okay? Good. And pray. Are you okay? Do you need water? You need water. You're fine.
Hello. Please, we've gotten to the last round of today's quiz. Now, in this section, all contestants will be given the same question to answer. The question will be read out, and each team has 5 minutes to solve the question. This round carries 10 marks. So please, if you want to change any contestant, you can do so now. The questions will be given to contestants. Are you paying attention? The questions will be given to you. Please write the name of your church on each of the question paper and answer the questions on it. Am I clear? Hello. Please, we are about to start the problem of the day. Now, because of the noise, we have decided not to read the question to the audience. We read it after they've submitted their work. Now, they have just 5 minutes. We read it after they've submitted their work so that no one whispers anything to them. According to my time, it's okay, so they are using just 5 minutes to answer the question, and their time starts now. Contestant, don't forget to write the name of your church. Please, you have 1 minute. 1 minute. 30 seconds more. Four, 3, 2, 1. Please stop work.
Right. Hello, Pacho Kasawa. Hello, Pacho Yanyami Yantinas Kasawa, yes, Yadi. Yes, I'm yes, Yadi. Okay.
Please, church, this was the question to be answered. That's the problem of the day question. The number 1, list in order of occurrence the 10 plagues that came on Pharaoh and Egypt for refusing to let God's people go. List in order of occurrence the 10 plagues that came on Pharaoh and Egypt for refusing to let God's people go. Number 2, in Numbers 33, there is a record of the journey of the Israelites from Egypt to Moab. Give a recount of the towns they passed through till they got to the Red Sea. And the third one is, if a man dies leaving no sons, how was his inheritance to be distributed?
Pacho, you better chorus. Pacho, be on to me. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have
Decided to follow Jesus.
I have
Decided. No turning back. No turning back.
You take the whole world, but give me Jesus. Take the whole world, but give me Jesus.
Take the whole world and give me Jesus. No turning back. I'm satisfied.
The cross before me,
The world behind me, the cross before me, the world behind me, the cross before me, the world behind me. No turning back, no turning back.
we are climbing Jacob's ladder.
We are climbing Jacob's ladder.
Oh,
We are climbing Jacob's ladder, soldiers of the cross. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder.
Oh,
We are climbing Jacob's ladder, soldiers of the cross.
Jesus? Let me do you love my Jesus? Sinner, do you love my Jesus? Oh, sinner, do you love my Jesus? Just of that. If you love me, why not serve him? If you love me, why not serve him? If you love me, why not serve him? So just of that cross. Give me all you in oh, keep it burning.
Give me oil in my lamp.
I pray.
Give me oil
Yes,
in
music.
my lamp.
Give me burning. Give me burning to the Prince of Peace.
Give me oil in my lamp.
Keep it burning.
Give me oil in my
Oh,
lamp.
I pray.
Give me oil
Yes,
in
music.
my lamp.
Keep it burning.
Keep me
Burning to the Prince of Peace. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Sing Hosanna, sing
Hosanna,
sing Hosanna to the
King of Kings.
Joy, 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 joy. Down in my heart, let's go down. Where? Down in my heart, I have a joy, 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 joy.
Down in my heart.
Where? Down in my heart.
To say,
Are you ready? I am so happy, so very
happy.
Oh, I have a love of Jesus.
In my
I am so happy. Are you happy?
So very happy.
Oh, I have a love of Jesus in my heart. I know the devil doesn't like it, but it's down in my heart. Hey, what? Down in my heart. What? Down in my heart. I know the devil doesn't like it, but it's down. Oh, down in my heart to stay. I am so H-A-P-P-Y, H-A-P-P-Y. I have a love of Jesus. I am so happy, H-A-P-P-Y, H-A-P-P-Y. I have a
love of Jesus in my heart.
oh, sweet Lord, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Sweet Lord, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Oh, and the sing, go Marchini. Yes, music. Sing, go Marchini. Lord, I want to be in the number. Oh, when the saints go Marchini. Oh, when the saints go Marchini. When the saints go Marchini. Lord, I want to be in the number. When the saints go marching. Oh, self-friend, imagine the song. Oh, self-friend, yeah. Oh, listen for my day. I'll be somewhere. I'll be somewhere. I'll be somewhere. Oh, I'll be somewhere. I'll be somewhere. I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by down by. We gonna lay down our burdens. Oh, steady one no more. I'm gonna steady one no more. I'm gonna steady. I'm gonna steady. Oh, I'm gonna steady. I'm gonna steady. There's music. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by. We gonna lay down our burdens down by. Oh, steady one no more. Yes, we gonna steady. We gonna steady. We gonna steady one no more. Oh, we gonna steady. We gonna steady. We gonna steady. I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. I'm gonna shout, shout, shout. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna shout. Praise the Lord. When the gates are open wide, I'm gonna sing. I want to hear you singing. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna shout. Okay, so do this. Oh, I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. I'm gonna shout, shout, shout. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna shout. Praise the Lord. When the gates are open wide, I'm gonna sing. Oh, I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna shout. Praise the Lord. Greatest band for glory is this train. This train is bound for glory. This train is bound for glory. Those who ride it must be holy. This train is bound for glory. This train. Swing low, chariot. Why you coming for to carry me? Swing low, swing low. Swing low, swing low, swing chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, swing chariot, coming for to carry me home. He's able, he's able. I know my God is able. I know my God is able to carry me through. My God is able. I know my God is able to carry me through. Oh, for he has. Oh, he healed the sick, raised the dead. Walk upon the sea, my God is able. He's able. Yeah. I know my God is able. I know my God is able to carry me through. Oh, for he has healed the captain that set the captive free. He healed the sick, raised the dead. Walk upon the sea, my God is able. I know my God is able. I know my God is able to carry me through. The best book to read. The best book to read is the Bible.
Seaview, behave. Seaview, behave.
Da, mebo mi sankuda. Oh, your burdens are ready. Jesus has promised to stay the more. Roll your burdens away. Roll your burdens. Yes, please. Oh, has promised to. Oh, come out, Biaranti. Oh, Yami. Oh, I try so I sit in Namu. Oh, Amadina. Oh, Yatia. Oh, come out, Biaranti. Oh, Yami. Oh, Ayisa. Oh, Yatia. Insertion in that. Insertion. Oh.
Hello.
Ah.
Hello.
Insertion in Aramu. Oh, a brainy now. Yes, Swamenya Nui.
Hello.
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 Please welcome back to the final round. Now, before we mention the scores, we would like to give the answers of the questions, what was expected of the contestants to produce. So with the first one, they were supposed to list in order of occurrence the 10 plagues that came on Pharaoh and Egypt for refusing to let God's people go. Please, let's keep quiet and listen. This is an opportunity for someone to learn. Now, the first one was water turned to blood, frogs, lice or gnats, flies, death of animals, balls, hail, locust, darkness, and the last one is the death of the firstborn child. Now the second question. In Numbers chapter 33, there is a record of the journey of the Israelites from Egypt to Moab. They were supposed to give a recount of the towns they passed through before they got to the Red Sea. Now, when the Israelites left Ramesses and camped at Sukkot, they left Sukkot and camped at Etham. And on the edge of the desert, they left Etham, turned back to Pi Hahiroth, to the east of Baal Zephon, and camped near Migdol. They left Pi Hahiroth and passed through the sea in the desert. And when they had traveled for 3 days in the desert of Etham, they camped at Marah. They left Marah and went to Elim, where there were 12 springs and 70 palm trees, and they camped there. They left Elim and camped by the Red Sea. The last question is, if a man dies leaving no sons, how was his inheritance to be distributed? If a man dies leaving no sons, how was his inheritance to be distributed? If a man dies and leaves no son, give his inheritance to his daughter. If he has no daughter, give his inheritance to his brothers. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. If his father had no brothers, give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan, that he may possess it. Thank you.
Hello. Please, can we have a rep from each church to vet the score, then we announce it once and for all.
Track 2. Track 2. Try 2. Yells music. On time. Oh, don't for Nyankopon, don't for Nyankopon. Ya diwaye imao. One purpose wa one anadrui. Ya dawasyoda. Don't for Nyankopon, yeah, ya diwaye imao. Oh, one purpose wa oni anadrui. Yada wasyoda. One purpose wa oni anadrui. Yada wasyoda. Kasama enye, sama enye, Jesus, majinkwa. Kasama enye, kasama enye, Jesus, majinkwa. Kasama enye, sao kasa, ebe. Seu kasa ibesi amame kasama enye sama enye Jesus majinkwa kasa. Oh, count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. And you pass what the Lord has done. Oh my Yesumo. Now I am the Cassia my oh my Yesumo. Now I am the Cassia my oh boy Yesumo, eh boy Yesumo, oh my Yesumo. Now I am the Cassia. Oh, boy, sumo, yeah, boy, sumo, oh, my sumo. Now I am the Cassia, my Puma, Dada, Puma, Dada, oh, midi Yesu me Puma, yeah, oh, midi Yesu me Puma, Dada, Dada, Puma, Dada, oh, midi Yesu me Puma, Dada. Midi Yesu me puma, dada. Oh, once a time, my father was a soldier man. He was in the battlefield. Once a time, my father was a soldier man. He was music. Once I was a sinner, saved by grace. Once I was a sinner, saved by grace. Once I was a sinner, saved. Oh, once I was a sinner. Oh, my sins has gone. Jesus has taken my burdens away. Once I was a sinner. Ahano, yeah, and yeah, sorry, dying, our Klagon, yeah, sorry, dying, our Seaview, and yeah, sorry, down our estate, and yeah, sorry, down our Cambodia, and yeah, sorry, down our Emmanuel. But we came here, we have chosen this auditorium to be our place of worship. So today, this place is a holy place. Mestre said, Yahon Kikani e Bibiano, and the best Yankopo in Yam. Please, all those stand, Mestre said, Omayan Tinasi. Omayan Tinasi, Mr. Ramon. I know, sir, we had yet in 789 Mikako Bontinia, Cometioni, Adina, Momayan Bompire. Your Bompire, we are, Mestre say, Yan Tinasi, come here. Yan funny dear man, Yankopon, yan funny dear Marquis Weno. Dear Yaya this year, whatever happens at the end of the day, no, we are selecting our people to go and represent us at the level our Abeja district name. We are one people, Mr. Mopaye. Hello. Pauchome sorry name Bompire. Mr. Bompire. I don't have the full details why everybody rushed out, but I think you must be none home fan. It's a Bompire national minister. Here we are. Please let us all sit quietly. Yafani die Emma quiz a timuno. Omuya yena kabomu is one district. We have one common goal. Last year, the winning district now winning my origin in Tema West district. Let us keep silence before God. We are still in Sabada West. Mr. Mopai.
My Mopai. Indima phone agent quiet that was say and you may sanse why be brave mine. That was say in Shemudi and any Yaya Hangina yesro. Say bibi and so any amfata fataying. Nemum shrine and neday. A fay the enria. Yadina quabontin a show sa. Nia echo subiara, oye nyamea, to me biara any ushia, sa 2 minute brand once. And unti ma on sasso, now a qua on any home, I am fasted amount. Yes, so said betraying tem, Nama and Kita ye, yajum to or be a bayano, and show no yam, na and so any or yesu demo. Amen.
Yami shay in a maintenance, call me a yami and him edamase.
At the end of the last round, the problem of the day was marked over 10 for each question. So because there are 3 questions in each. Sorry, I didn't clarify that. That's why I'm clarifying it now. So it's 10 marks for each question. 10 marks for each question. So it's 30 in all. SESDAC Church had 24 over 30. Klagon Church had 12 over 30. And Seaview Church had 17 over 30. Now, please, we don't have much time, so I want to do this little clarification. Concerning the round 2, there were some little hitches, and the leaders of each church met with the leaders to clarify things. So we are going to put the scores of all rounds together. Now, at the end of each round, SESDAC Church had 12 for round 1, 13 for round 2, 15 for round 3, 18 for round 4, and 24 for round 5. Klagon had 21 for round 1, 12 for round 2, 3 for round 3, 18 for round 4, and 12 for round 5. Seaview had 17 for round 1, 13 for round 2, 17 for round 3, 18 for round 4, and 17 for round 5. In total, Estate had 82 points. Klagon had 66 points. Please let's clap for them. And Seaview had 82 points. Please, as we can all see here, there has been a tie. And please, there has been a tie. And when there is a tie, there has been a tie between Estate Church and Seaview Church. Because of that,
Hello. Please. These are the scores. Please.
Try 2.
Hello. Please, let's have a seat. Let's have a seat. One man, can you take it? Yeah. Any. So I will revert to the original score and give it to you. Then I make them go to I revert. This is what is causing the difference. Have you seen this? He came to see it. Please, can we get 1 leader each? 1 leader each. Then I'll announce the score. I'll reverse this one again. Yeah, because of the time, I'm reversing the scores. So, can we give a round of applause to them, please? They've done well. They've done well. They've done well. Now, so can we have participants from Seaview Church? So, in round 2, there was an issue. There was 1 mark extra, which we had to deduct back, but we will reverse it and explain it to them. Upon the reversal, it makes Seaview winners of this league. So we will present to them the award. Thank you very much. Can we all come here so that we take? Please, can we have our closing prayer? Can we have our eyes closed for the closing prayer?
We are praying. We are praying. Keep quiet. Close your eyes. We are praying. We are praying. Father Divine, we thank you for today. Every good thing comes from you, O God. Even as some are jubilating, we know that it is knowledge acquired. And these little ones will live with this knowledge stuck in their head. Let them continue to study from the good book, the old Bible, and let them be closer to you as they study. We commit the rest of the day into your hands. May it be a blessing unto all of us. In the name of Jesus Christ have I prayed with thanksgiving. Amen.
Amen.